detail than that. But like all these lines and inserts of different colors is the detail that you will typically get out of the box. Like the head on this one's pretty good. It's not the best, but it's pretty dang good. And like, you know, the yellow is separate. This white piece is a separate piece. This here is a separate part that can articulate around. And again, this is the cheapest, simplest you can get of all the different types or different quality levels. So you can see some molding, you know, through there. And again, that's cheapest. So if I go to the next level up, yeah, I can grab this for now. This one I actually did a quick little bit of panel lining on. So this is that one that you like. So I added the black by just using some ink and then cleaning it up so that the black stands out. Those lines stand out. The lines are there, but you can make it stand out a little bit more. So this, another simple kit. Not a whole lot of interior detail to be seen on something like this because it's all covered. But like back here, you see the backs of the elbows have a little bit of molded in detail, not a lot. That's molded in. You can make that look better by giving it a wash of ink. These nozzles here are added in separately. But pretty much just where you see different colors is a representation of a different part. But if I kick that up one more notch, let me kick it up 2 notches. Take you to something that's another white kit. Should be a little bit familiar, but with a lot more detail. So here again, the black lines, many of the black lines are brought out of the kit by using ink. So by default, those, you know, you would see the lines, but they wouldn't be as distinct. But then this one has all of the stickers added to it. And this one has a lot more detail as well. And then you have like the multiple articulation. Some smaller bits can move. Toe is able to move independently. You get more detailing in the weapon. More different levels of color in the face. A little bit more suggestion of detail in the exposed areas underneath the armor. That's perfect right there. So the one that I just showed you before is that exactly. This one right here is that. HG stands for high grade, which is the most standard form. It's this size right here, this size, and requires like 1 or 2 tools. 1 tool is enough. And it's this quality. Compared to the exact same thing in easy grade, EG versus HG, from a distance, you're not going to tell the difference. It's the same size. It represents the same thing in universe. They have slightly different molds, very slightly different molds. But this one requires no tools whatsoever. And that's the one that should be like 10 pounds UK. Can't get batteries sometimes? Yikes. Northern Ireland. But Yep, RX-78-2 is the in-universe model that you're looking at that you like. And then it's just a matter of what grade and what size. So this is the standard size for them. Got the RG Mark II in the mail. Congrats. Gold Gira Farig, is it? Congrats and welcome. A couple things back here. But that HG one that you're looking at, leather bag, does require the use of at least a tool to cut the pieces off and trim them up a little bit. So HG requires that you trim the pieces off like so, which is then going to leave what we call a nub, and then you need to be able to cut that off as well. And by default, if you're not trying to spend a lot, you're going to get a basic set of cutters, and they will more than do the trick for you. They'll just leave a little bit. You just have to, practice. Leave a little bit of a mark behind, especially with some of the darker colored ones. You can use your nail